Hi, everyone. Please like, subscribe, and share our story to help us grow our community. Thank you. When Papa Chidinma died, thunder struck twice in their family compound in Aka, Anambra State. The man was barely cold in the ground when Auntie Esther, his second wife, turned into something else entirely. Just 1 month after the funeral, she brought home a man. Not a deacon, not a lecturer, not even a proper businessman. Nope. She brought home Uncle Friday, a man who sold Okrika belts in Upper Uweka and borrowed money from teenagers. His teeth were brown, his slippers older than the Nigerian Constitution, and his contribution to the family was loud snoring and unpaid PHCN bills. And with that, Chidinma's suffering began. You see, Chidinma was Papa's only daughter from his late first wife. Before he died, he had made it clear, take care of her. She is a star. But after his death, Auntie Esther turned her into a glorified housegirl. Her own daughters, Adaora and Amara, were treated like Miss Nigeria contestants. Hot combs every Sunday, rice and chicken every week, fancy English names like Dora and Mimi on their Facebook bios. Meanwhile, Chidinma wore slippers with one leg missing and fetched water like her name was Cinderella Nwakago. You think book will save you? Auntie Esther would hiss when Chidinma studied at night with candle. Go and learn hairdressing. You want to carry last in this life? But Chidinma didn't answer, because she had a quiet kind of fire. At 17, she left that house. No noise, no curse. Just a small box, her SSCE result, and 1,200 Naira transport fare. She landed in Port Harcourt, and from there, the hustle began. She cleaned offices, worked as a waitress, and hawked meat pie. At night, she took online courses using borrowed Wi-Fi and her tiny second-hand phone. People laughed, but heaven didn't. Because 10 years later, Chidinma Okoro became a tech founder. Not just any tech founder, the CEO of EduSmart Africa, a fast-growing education app used by over 5,000 schools across Nigeria. She now lived in a duplex in GRA, drove a white Benz, and wore jumpsuits that screamed, God did! Then one Sunday evening, it happened. Her security called. Madam, there are 3 women at the gate. They say they are your family. She came outside and saw Auntie Esther leaning on a walking stick, coughing like generator in rainy season. Adora and Amara, no makeup, wigs in hand. The lace they wore was shouting for help. Their husbands had been jailed in an MMM-style investment scam. House seized, accounts frozen. Chidinma, Adaora said, eyes red. You're the only one who can help us. Please, Amara added. Mama is not well. We are finished. Chidinma sipped her Zobo slowly. You remember when I was eating Gary without sugar, and you people were using evaporated milk to wash your face? Mistakes were made, Auntie Esther muttered. Mistakes? Chidinma raised a brow. Auntie Esther, you didn't just forget me. You trained me for suffering. Congratulations, I passed the test. But because Jesus is Lord and karma is patient, Chidinma took them in, with conditions. Adaora washed toilets. Amara became the house cook, and she couldn't cook well, so Chidinma made her attend online culinary school. Auntie Esther sat in the parlor, crocheting tablecloth and watching TBN all day. And every Sunday the 3 of them followed Chidinma to church, where the pastor always preached. He prepares a table before you in the presence of your enemies. After service, Chidinma would smile sweetly and say, God is good, isn't he, Mummy? Auntie Esther would just nod and mutter, very, very good. Moral of the story. Never write off the quiet child, the one you treat like a nobody. Sometimes the stone the builders reject doesn't just become the cornerstone, it builds the whole mansion. Family is not defined by blood alone, but by how you treat people when they are powerless. Because one day life turns, and when it does, the same ladder you kick down might be the one you need to climb out. So be careful who you mock when they're struggling. You might be greeting them, "Good morning, Ma," tomorrow. The end. What do you think about this story? Let us know in the comments section. Thank you.